Have you ever wondered why pregnancy causes such strange changes in your body? From the dark lines on your tummy to those vivid dreams, pregnancy brings about some truly weird and fascinating transformations. So in this video, I'll share the secrets behind 10 of the most common strange changes in pregnancy, starting right now. Okay, number 1, that dark line on your tummy. So have you noticed this dark line running down your belly? It's also called the linea nigra. During pregnancy, your body produces more melanin, and that causes more skin pigmentation. It's most noticeable during the second trimester. You might see it going up from the belly button, down, or both, and it could be quite faint or quite dark. And while it might look super strange, it is completely normal and it usually fades after delivery. Number 2, vivid dreams. Have your dreams been more vivid and bizarre lately? Hormonal changes and heightened emotions during pregnancy lead to those more intense dreams. This is your brain's way of processing all the significant changes happening in your life. And yes, if you've been feeling more emotional or moody, that too is normal. And this video over here will give you 5 strategies to help balance those intense emotions. Number 3, heightened sense of smell. Have you suddenly developed a superhuman sense of smell? Many pregnant women say they are able to smell things from up to a mile away. This heightened sense of smell is due to hormonal changes, of course, specifically the increase in estrogen, which makes certain odors more intense. Now, it's also believed that this heightened sense of smell may actually help pregnant women be more careful about which foods they eat, ensuring that they consume foods that are good for them. So that's the silver lining with that one. Changes in skin pigmentation. 90% of women experience some kind of skin change during pregnancy. Has anyone told you you're glowing? That pregnancy glow is actually a real thing. It's the result of increased oil production and increased blood flow to your face. How about any unusual dark spots on your face? This is known as melasma, or the mask of pregnancy. It's caused by that same increase in melanin that causes the linea nigra. Protecting your skin from the sun and using sunscreen can help to minimize those changes. And that rise in melanin, that's also why the areola around your nipples might also darken. Another skin change, your skin might seem itchier than usual, especially around your abdomen, breasts, and thighs. This is due in combination with the hormones making your skin drier, the increased blood flow, and all the stretching that happens. And of course, probably the most famous skin change, stretch marks. Now, the latest research suggests that whether you get them or not is determined by a combination of genetics, the speed that your belly is growing, and the health and elasticity of the skin. And while you can't change that first one, the genetics, you can help support your skin by eating high quality foods, especially fats, good quality high fats. That's going to help that elasticity, and a belly oil specifically made for pregnancy. Down below, I'll link the one that I found to be most effective after all my years of working with pregnant women. Number 5, hair and nail changes. Are your hair and nails growing faster than ever? Along with the other changes, pregnancy hormones can stimulate the growth of hair and nails. So you might notice fuller, more beautiful, luscious hair and stronger nails. Or the opposite might happen too. It all depends on how your body reacts to that big surge in hormones. Now, if you are enjoying this video, hit subscribe for more insights about pregnancy and birth. And give the video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Now, have you noticed a strange change that I haven't mentioned? After all, there are really so many out there, And while you won't get all of them, everyone gets their own unique combination of pregnancy weirdness. So share your strange changes down in the comments below. Your story is sure to help another mama feel more normal. Okay, now on to number 6. Bleeding gums or nosebleeds? When you're brushing your teeth, do your gums now bleed more easily? Increased blood volume plus increased blood flow plus hormonal changes make your gums more sensitive and more prone to bleeding. You can choose a super soft bristles for your toothbrush, and regular dental appointments can also help. Now, all that extra blood volume also makes nosebleeds much more likely and nasal congestion more common. So if you've noticed either of those two, totally normal. A drop of lavender essential oil diluted with some coconut oil spread across the bridge of your nose can help with those nosebleeds by stopping them more quickly. And as for the nasal congestion, try 1 drop of peppermint in the palm of your hands, cup them over your nose, and inhale the vapor to open up the airways. Both lavender and peppermint are safe for pregnancy, and you can learn more about using essential oil safely during pregnancy by watching this video right up here. Okay, number 7, weird, bitter, metallic taste in your mouth or more saliva? Have you noticed this strange bitter or metallic taste in your mouth, almost like you've been sucking on an old penny? Or just a whole bunch more saliva than normal? The primary culprit here is the big increase in estrogen. A woman will produce more estrogen during one pregnancy than throughout her entire life when not pregnant. So that's a lot. So what can help? Chewing on gum or sucking on a lemon is the best way to manage this weird symptom. Okay, number 8, baby brain. More forgetful or distracted? Many expectant mamas find themselves daydreaming or being more absent-minded than usual. And there's actually science behind this phenomenon. So researchers at the University of California found that women's brains shrink by about 2 to 8% during pregnancy. This shrinkage seems to be associated with less concentration, memory issues, and a lack of coordination, hence the pregnancy clumsiness. And it happens because your brain is getting a complete overhaul. A bunch of old neural networks are being destroyed to make room for new connections. It's like replacing a bunch of old back roads with new superhighways. Science calls this increased brain plasticity. Now, normally we have a lot of brain plasticity when we're really young, in the first 5 years of our life, and then it steadily decreases. However, during pregnancy, the neurological changes happen to prep your mind to become a mom. And the good news is your brain is going to keep the new and improved neural circuitry that you are developing during your pregnancy right now. And those same researchers found that moms develop better spatial memory, more flexible and adaptive thinking, and an enhanced ability to read non-verbal cues. Ta-da! And these brain changes last a lifetime. So basically, baby brain makes women more sensitive, more adaptable, and more nurturing. In short, it's part of the magic that transforms you into a mom. Number 9, food cravings and aversions. Craving pickles and ice cream? Or suddenly can't stand coffee even though you normally love it? Hormonal changes plus the increased sensitivity with all your senses, those are the reason behind the food cravings and aversion. And these changes are your body's way of signaling its nutritional needs and dealing with that increased sensitivity to smell and taste. A study published in the Human Nature journal suggested that food aversions may actually be an adaptive behavior that protects the fetus by discouraging the intake of potentially harmful foods. Number 10, milk production. Here's another crazy thing. Your boobs might actually produce milk, or rather colostrum, during late pregnancy. Now the milk might stay in your breasts, Or you might actually start lactating. When close to delivery, some pregnant women even start to drip milk from their breasts when they hear a baby cry. It's totally normal. It's just your breasts getting ready for this baby. All right, now you know the reasons behind these 10 strange curiosities of pregnancy. I hope you feel more prepared and less anxious about these changes. And remember, every pregnancy is different, so you might only experience some of them, or maybe even all of them. Now, I bet you're curious if there is anything you can do to beat that crushing pregnancy fatigue. In this next video, I explain exactly that. I'm going to share the 10 energy boosters that work best when you're expecting. So click on the screen and continue exploring the wild, wonderful, and often challenging world of pregnancy. Until next time.